This is Coach Karan Godwin. I want to introduce to you the new Ball Hog Gloves X Factor. Now these gloves still take away the natural grip of the ball, forcing your hands and fingers to work overtime. But now we've added weights to the wrist, all right? So this is going to work on your hand speed. For drills, follow at Coach Godwin on Instagram and go to ballhoggloves.com.
Who's going to protect the rim?
Well, right on cue. Nobody. DeAndre Jordan with an easy dunk. They get the second chance opportunity, and Blake Griffin with his first basket. 7-2. Griffin able to muscle it home off the glass. Terrific shot by Griffin, his second basket. Griffin's had a great year shooting a three ball right on cue. 38 threes during the regular season. He had weaving through defenders. There's the lob! Boy, they baited the Jazz into that. Here's Paul driving, fires to Spates, and Spates can't get the bounce, but another foul underneath on Joe Johnson. Spates face-up jumper, no good. Griffin's tip, no, and there's another foul. They just cannot keep Jordan and Griffin off the offensive glass.
And you know, we talked to Doc Rivers before the game. This is when when Rudy Gobert was healthy.
It's an adjustment on an adjustment, but you just got to compete.
What initial sense do you have for his availability for the rest of the series?
Johnson has been able to fit in as Spates gets it to rattle home. Career high in made threes for Spates. And remember, he was on those Warrior teams where he got to shoot it a lot from out there. Blake Griffin to the basket. That's 13 points now for Griffin, a game high. Griffin will try a three. He's 2 for 2 from out there. He's really changed his game. He's not the high flyer that he once was. Griffin, beautiful finish. 18 in the first half for Blake Griffin. Boy, mistake by Gordon Hayward there. Bamutse goes to the corner with 3 seconds on the shot clock, and Hayward with a handle, and a foul is called here.
Gordon Hayward was
Now Blake Griffin just puts his head down, drives past Favors and slams it. Gives it up to Crawford. 3-ball. No good. Hall gets it back. Finds Crawford. He scores with a second left. It ties the game at 52.
But Dave, you talked about it. His improved outside shooting has really made the game easier for him so that when he gets to the rim, he doesn't have to take all that kind of punishment as much as he did earlier in his career.
Joe Johnson had burrows into Boris Diaw. Too much power. Paul weaves through everybody, gets to the hole. Boy, here's Paul with the pull-up. One of the best pull-up jumpers in the NBA.
I think he got your memo that he needed to be more aggressive here in the second half and looking to score.
We showed you that Kawhi Leonard highlight as Griffin scores in his 24. When they traded for Kawhi Leonard, they had to give up George Hill, and Greg Popovich gets the bounce and has 11 points and 11 assists.
How about that timeout? You run a post play to post up.
He has really turned it on here offensively in the second half. He's got 8 in the quarter, 13 on the night. Here he is with the jumper. Count it!
Remember that play right there. That could be, if the Clippers win this game, that could be one of those.
Hits it, he's fouled! Chris Paul starting to take over for the Clippers.
He is so good. I played for Coach Iba in the Olympics, and I remember what he told me as a young player. He said, the essence of the game is deception.
20 now for him. He'll pull up for 3. It's good! Working on Chris Paul. Paul reaches in. Johnson lost the ball. Griffin able to get to it, and he's fouled by George Hill. They are over the foul limit, so Griffin, Paul gets it back. They've got Ingles on him. Paul driving, puts it up. It's good off glass. Ties the game at 95. Utah has a timeout. Gets it across half court. Won't use the timeout. 5 seconds left. Joe Johnson with 4. Johnson with 2. Drives in, puts it up, gets the bounce at the gun, and the Jazz win game 1. ISO Joe!